This is Chloe Zhao. She is a Chinese filmmaker, screenwriter, and producer. She is currently 39 years old and was born in Beijing, China on March 31st, 1982. She is known for absorbing and closely observing movies about self-journey and self-discovery set in the American West. She was not the best student in school and was sent to a boarding school in London at the age of 15, and a few years later decided to move to Los Angeles and continue high school.
Well, I'm Chinese. I'm a Chinese citizen, and my culture and my heritage are very important to me. They're actually a big part of what shaped me as a filmmaker today. Yes, I make films in the West, but if you look closely, there's actually the philosophical ideas that I explore in my films. Many of them are deeply rooted in Eastern traditions, the traditions that I grew up with.
Chloe Zhao creates films about America's heartland because it goes back to when she was a teenager in China, which is a place where she thinks there are lies everywhere.
You know, I was very lucky when I was growing up. I was always told that who I am is enough. And then the art I make, the film I make has to come from here. And that definitely goes into the editing of the film in a very kind of intuitive way. Because when we made the film, there's something that we carried with us once we said it's a wrap. And that feeling, I had to hold on to that. And that's the most important thing for me when I was editing it.
The main purpose of her work in her films is to influence society and teach society about American culture. Chloe Zhao was one of the first Asian women to be nominated and win for the Academy Award for Best Director, as well as the first woman of color to be nominated and win in that category. Movie she's directed was Nomadland, that was created in 2020, and The Writer, which was created in 2017, and Songs My Brother Taught Me, which was created in 2015. One of the movies I watched of hers was Nomadland, and it is about a woman in her 60s, and she loses everything in the Great Recession, and she goes on a journey in the American West, living a modern day as a nomad.
Those lucky people that can travel anywhere.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
And they sometimes call you nomads.
My mom says that you're homeless. Is that true?
No, I'm not homeless. I'm just houseless. Not the same thing, right?
No.
My husband worked at the USG mine in Empire. I was a substitute teacher.
It is a tough time right now. You may want to consider early retirement.
I need work. I like work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Something I like about this movie was that it shows a realistic perspective of how the aftermath was of the Great Recession and how the lady packs up everything she had and lives a nomadic life on open road. Something unique about Chloe's film style is that she is known for closely observing movies and the scenes, and most of her films are about journey and self-discovery set in the American West.
Let's look at this moment from Nomadland and pay close attention to the visual characteristics of the scene.
Oh, these yours?
Yeah, there's a black hole in every van.
When I look at this, some key visual elements stand out to me. The use of natural light, the freedom of the handheld camera, and the use of a wide-angle lens.
I make them.
Okay, sure. Wow. What is this, crochet?